Today we're going to be talking about the perfect plate, what makes it up and how much should our babies really be eating. There are three main parts that should be making up your plate. We should be having an iron-rich food, a high-calorie food, and then either your fruit or your vegetable. Your plate should be built around your high-protein food. This is going to be your iron food. You can see in the two options that I have today, in the mini mat I have some chicken livers, which is going to be a really great food for our babies to be eating. Chicken livers are loaded with iron, which is the most essential nutrient that our babies are actually needing during this time of weaning. Their iron stores are completely depleted from around the age of 6 months, and we really need to be getting more iron into them. The way that iron is found in chicken livers, it's going to be the most bioavailable form. So that means that our babies are actually able to put it into their bodies and actually use it the most. The other part of this plate is going to be broccoli. Broccoli in this plate is going to be our vegetable. It's going to be giving us a lot of good vitamin B nutrients, and then it's also going to be giving us a lot of antioxidants, which are really important for our babies. The other thing about broccoli, particularly in this plate, is going to be that it's still in its whole format. So it's really going to be a great sensory tool for our babies to be eating. Finally, we've got our high calorie. Our high calorie can either be made up of either a fat or going to be a carbohydrate. In this instance, I've used a carbohydrate. I've made some simple butternut squares here. You can either be mashing it down so that our babies are able to eat it as a puree, or you could be leaving it as is for an older baby to really start to work on their pincer grasp. You can see that the sizes are going to be slightly different. For our mini plate, this is going to be portioned for a baby up until the age of around 12 months. For our happy mat, this is going to be suitable for a toddler. Here again, I've got this great background. We've also made it a little bit more intriguing for your toddler. We've made it almost into a cookie monster. We've got some crazy hair, we've got some crazy eyes, but all of these parts are going to be super high in nutrients. We have our cucumber, which is going to be the vegetable. Over here we have some of our carbohydrate, which is going to be our blueberries. For our bottom plate over here, we've got some salmon. Salmon is going to be incredibly high in omega-3s, which is essential for your toddler's brain development. What you can see is that these plates are set out in the perfect serving size for our babies and for our toddlers. It's not going to mean that they have to eat absolutely everything. Remember that responsive feeding is key. So really follow your child's guide as to how much they want to be eating. Our responsibility as parents is to be in charge of the what, the when, and the where. Our babies and our toddlers are in charge of if I'm going to eat, and if I choose to eat, how much of this I'm actually going to be eating. We just need to make sure that we're providing the food in a healthy way for our babies. Hope you have fun feeding your children. Bye.